In this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I legally copy 10K a month faceless YouTube channels with AI tools. Something I can tell you is that YouTube was never ever easier than it is right now. There are literally no excuses anymore. Every single person should have a faceless YouTube channel in 2026 because it's no joke getting easier and easier and easier as we go. Now, for the people who don't know who I am, I'm Stefan, currently 23 years old. I currently make about $30,000 to $40,000 a month with my own faceless YouTube channels, and then I constantly build new channels as well. I've made $42,000 with just 2 videos, as we can see here, 30,000 and then 12,000 with just 2 videos. Then I've scaled the channel from $0 to $48,000 in just 30 days, as we can see right here. And then, this did not just work for me, it worked for hundreds of other normal everyday people as well. Like for example, Martins, who, I've helped to make $31,000 in one single month, or even this channel here, which we completely blew up, this channel here, which made $12,000 a month, or even this one, $24,000 a month, or even this one, $4,000 a month. And, if you're interested in getting the exact same results, check out the first link in the video description, book a completely free call with me, and we will have a look how we can scale you up as well. The call will be with me, and yeah, so go ahead and book it. And now, with that being said, let's get into the video. Let me show you guys how you can copy a 10K a month YouTube channel. So firstly, we are gonna replicate this exact channel using AI. Now, something I can tell you already is very simple. I do not edit my videos with AI, all right? I do the traditional way of doing YouTube automation. That's why not one of my channels has ever been hit with inauthentic content. None of my students have been hit. We don't have problems like that, all right? Because we run channels the right way, using freelancers to, for example, edit the videos. But the rest of it, all AI. Right? We can do all of that with AI, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. So firstly, this is a brand new channel that is currently blowing up. So 3 weeks ago, this channel started. The most popular video on this channel is now sitting at 80,000 views. All right. So the first thing we're going to need for this specific channel are video ideas. So I have specific prompts here. We're going to use Claude and we're going to use ChatGPT for today's video. Now, firstly, we need video ideation. So we're just going to copy this and then we're going to go to Claude, right? You can use Claude or ChatGPT for this. I'm going to use Claude in this case. So firstly, we're going to paste this prompt inside here. Pretend you are a YouTube guru and faceless channel expert. Write me a prompt to copy this style of videos. I want a perfect ideation model. Write me video ideas based off these outliers that performed well on the channel. Target clickbait and CTR. Write me the prompt to give Claude. Now we need screenshots of this exact channel right here, which we are just gonna paste into there. And then we are, we need some more titles. Boom. These titles here actually not that good because the videos haven't gotten that many views, but that's okay. We'll still work with it. So we're just going to paste this inside here as well. And then we are actually going to send this off to Claude. And now Claude is going to kind of create us a prompt that we can give back to it for it to then give us extremely good title ideas. So I'll just wait for this to get back to me and then I'll get you guys back. All right, the prompt has now been created. So now we're actually going to just go ahead and copy this whole prompt. Now, this is always a struggle. So copy and then paste inside here. And then I am going to send it off. Boom. So I sent it off. Here's the whole prompt Claude actually gave me to give it back to it to then go ahead and give us some very good video titles. So here, 30 Gentlemen Habits American Schools Quietly Erased after the 1970s that built real men. So here we already have a pretty cool thumbnail or video idea that is pretty much based on exactly what this channel is doing. So this channel is doing Italian. It's doing like all kind of different, I see all kind of different kind of countries. If I was this channel owner, I would focus on one specific group of people. But yeah, we have our title now. So now we actually need to get into script writing. And for that, I also have a prompt. So I'm just going to exchange this. Boom. So now we have our titles, as I just said. So now we need to get into script writing. Here's a faceless YouTube automation automation niche I want to copy. Pretend you are a professional script writing genius and guru. These are their best performing videos, so we can replicate their success and virality. Using the script I'm going to provide you as a reference, write me a prompt to give Claude to write me a script, but for the topic. Then here's the topic. Make sure it's insanely optimized for AVD and viewer retention and flows the exact same as the reference I'm about to provide. Make me the prompt and also include the script in the prompt. So now we're going to copy this. Then we are going to go ahead and we are going to open up a new Claude here chat. So then we're going to copy this inside here. Then we're actually going to go ahead and we are going to copy the link of the most popular video on our competitor channel. So then we're going to paste this inside here. Into here, you can go to YouTube to transcript. Just paste it inside there. Like, in my opinion, the best, transcript extractor. Then we're going to paste this inside here. So here is our example script. And then here is our whole prompt. So we're going to ask it to prompt again the prompt for us, to then give it back to Claude, and then it's going to write us our script. And trust me, I've tried this already. This works extremely well. All right, so let's wait for this to finish off. And then I'll show you guys exactly how it's going to write the script. It's actually really, really good. By the way, if you need any help with, starting and scaling your faceless YouTube channel, just like Antonino, who we monetize in just literally 20 days, then check out the first link in the video description. Book a call with me and we'll have a look. We'll sit together and have a look if it makes sense to work together and if we can actually scale your channel up. And now I'll get you guys back once this is done. Guys, this is literally crazy. Nobody has an excuse why you're not running a faceless YouTube channel in 2026. So we'll just wait for this to finish. All right, Claude is actually crazy. I was sitting and waiting for it to give me the prompt, and it actually went ahead. And it seems like, okay, did it write me the whole script? What exactly did it do? Sometimes it gives me the prompt. There's something to play around with it, but it seems like it wrote me the whole script already right here, which is super, super awesome. So here we have the whole script. So in the fall of 1968, a 7th grade teacher in Youngstown, Ohio, blah, blah, blah. So it wrote us the whole script right here. Let's now actually have a look on exactly, let's have a look exactly on how many words this is. So what we're going to do is word counter, boom, word count, and have a look how well it actually did it with the words, because it now knows like, okay, these videos are like 20 minutes. So we need round about 3,000 words for it to be quite good. And here we can see 3,985 words. So our video is actually going to be longer than the competitor video. We didn't even have to tell it. All right, we didn't even have to tell it. And creating longer videos than the competitive videos is extremely important, and it did it automatically. All right, then the next thing we need is a voiceover. So something I want to tell you guys that is 11 Labs. Time has come to an end. What we use these days is Gen AI Pro. It's just way cheaper. All right, so I'll link it in the video description for you guys to check out. But basically for 1 million credits, you only pay $22 over here. And let me just show you guys some of the voiceovers. So if we click here on select voice, let me just show you a few of them. Like for example, this one, just as an example.
The rain didn't come that year.
Or even this one.
If you need a voice for technical content.
Or even this
one. So guys,
one.
There's one day a year where the
voiceovers are super, super good, and it's way cheaper than 11 Labs. So I would highly recommend Gen AI Pro for your voiceovers. Now, what you're going to do is you're just literally going to copy all of your script, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to directly paste it inside here. Now, I'm not going to generate it now because it's just going to be a waste of credits, but that's basically what you are going to do. Now, the next thing is video editing. Now, video editing is, as I've already said, something that we cannot really outsource to AI, right? This is something that I do not outsource to AI. And that is also the reason why I have not or never been struggling with any inauthentic content stuff, because every single video is completely different to the one before. All right. Now, where do I hire people? You can hire people from, or where do I recommend hiring people from? I'd highly recommend you guys to hire people from Upwork. So I personally hire through my YouTube personal brand. And these are also the exact people that, my students actually work with. We provide the students with freelancers and, yeah, otherwise, if you're not working one-on-one with me, I don't know what you're doing, but you can just go ahead and you can hire from Upwork. Here you can find pretty good people. For video like this, you can maybe pay like $15, maybe $20 for a video like this, just to kind of edit the whole video and everything. And yeah, you can also do the video yourself. Videos are pretty simple, pretty basic to put together. Now you know how to, generate the script. You know how to generate video ideas, you know how to generate the voiceover, you know now how to edit as well, or how to kind of find a team. The next thing is going to be your thumbnail. Now, in my opinion, ChatGPT is still creating better thumbnails, all right? And it's actually getting really, really good. So for that, I have a script as well. All right, or a prompt. So pretend you're a professional YouTube thumbnail designer. Write me a prompt to copy this exact style of videos or style of thumbnails. Target clickbait and CTR for the topic. There we have the topic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy this. Then I'm gonna go over to ChatGPT like that, and then I'm now just gonna go ahead, make a screenshot of these thumbnails, and let's actually have a look how well ChatGPT is actually going to handle this. Now, after this, I'm also going to show you guys exactly how to create the logo for this channel, because the crazy thing is, and this is something that most people don't know, that you can easily go ahead and create a logo with ChatGPT. Right? And not even a bad logo. You can create a super, super good logo with ChatGPT. All right. So let's see. Let me copy all of this, like the whole prompt. Boom. Let me just go until here and then shoot this back to ChatGPT and see what it does. So now it's creating the image. ChatGPT is, by the way, in my opinion, a bit faster than Claude, actually. And by the way, you can write the scripts here with Claude. It's pretty easy because, it writes the whole script at once, but you can also use ChatGPT. Then you just want to tell it like, okay, write me 1,000 words and ask me to continue. Then you can write like a 100,000 word script with it. Because I always hear like, hey, you can't write any long scripts with ChatGPT. You can, you just need to know how to do it the right way, right? So that is all. Okay, so here it's going. In the meanwhile, I can already open up another ChatGPT window, for which I am actually going to show you guys in a second how to go ahead and, create a logo for our channel. All right, I'm actually going to create a logo for a channel that's called the exact same. Let me just wait for this to finish. I'll get you guys back once this is done and dusted. All right, so the image is done and dusted. So this looks super, super good. It looks very, very similar to these exact thumbnails right here. Now, something you have to keep in mind that this is now not the YouTube like size, so you would have to actually go ahead and put it into Photoshop or Canva and just kind of adjust the size a little bit. But otherwise, this looks, again, it looks extremely good. Now, how do you actually go ahead and create your logo? So what I always do is I click here on Explore GPTs, then I'm gonna go here to Logo Creator, to exactly this one. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I am gonna create a screenshot of my competitor channels. Gonna go back here, and then I'm gonna tell it, like, I want to create a similar YouTube channel to this one. Please create me a logo without text. Similar. I'm just going to say similar logo for now, but it's going to create me a similar, like, you can say similar logo. You can still, after that, add some changes. Now, again, while this is loading, guys, if you are interested in working close with me, if you are interested in, finally scaling up your YouTube channel and, getting YouTube to work, like, for example, we did with this student who was struggling for 1.5 years, who we, then very quickly scaled up to €171 a day. Guys, this student went ahead and made like $200,000 last year in profit. in the first 8 months, which is absolutely crazy. There's a case study with him on this channel as well. And many, many others, you know, like here, for example, or here $8,000 a month, or here 18. You know, then check out the first link in the video description, book a completely free call with me, and we'll have a look if it makes sense to work together. So this is now a very similar, you know, profile picture, but you know, for today's video, we'll let it go through. It's super late on my side. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep in mind, you know, there are no excuses for not succeeding with YouTube anymore. And if you need any help, check out the first link in the video description. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.